happened on the beach at Bally Valley. I found him dreaming on the golden sand. It happened on the beach at Bally Valley. It wasn't long till we were holding hands. And while we strolled along the beach together, we kissed and then he promised to be mine. You could have knocked me over.
Oh, move over, let Santa sit on your knee there, hey? What would you like for Christmas, little boy? Hey, cheer up then, come on. Ho, 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 ho.
Car? New car?
A new car, that's a good one. Look, have you been a good boy?
Very good.
Very good. Would you like a boiled lolly?
Is that what?
What would you like from Santa?
A Ferrari and a Trans Am.
You first woman? You woman or man?
I don't know. It's okay, I'm a woman, but don't tell anyone. I'm trying to pick up some guts. Have you been good this year?
Yes, very good.
And what's Santa bringing you?
I wish I knew.
Boys, have you been good this year?
No.
Do you still believe in Santa?
Not really, no.
Why not?
Presents?
How about you? What do you like most about Christmas?
Doesn't really worry me.
Today we're going to be showing our friends, Andrew and Lisa, the basics of the internet, and we thought you might want to come along.
It'll be cool.
Take a spin, now you're in with the techno set. You're going surfing on the internet.
Having the internet in our home has had a great impact on our lives. Rich keeps up with the stock market and our investments, and I'm able to pay the bills in half the time it used to take me. And the kids are improving in their grades and communication skills.
Which makes me happy, as I would sure like them to go to college someday.
Don't worry, though. It's still cool. The program is by kids for kids, and it's not just for boys either.
You'll learn how the net can entertain you and take you to far-off locations and meet new people.
And at the end of the tape, I'll be back to tell you how to safeguard your computer so that you can reduce your concerns about the kinds of websites your children can visit.
So let's get underway.
Yeah.
You're going surfing on the internet.
2,000 globes of the world are made every year. Once the globe is set and dried, it passes to another department where the covering map is pasted on. Like restoring the skin to a peeled orange, the colored printed sections exactly cover the surface. Nearly 100 of the staff have been there for more than 30 years. While the rest of mankind does its best to blow the world up, they like building a new one.
The canines aren't really sure if he's one of them or not, but Michael does his best to be friendly. Angela says he's a lovely pet, except that he has this silly habit of chewing up all the furniture. Much better than chewing up people, though. And Angela has this very disturbing habit of taking this overgrown spotted tomcat for a walk every day, just like a dog, really.
As you can probably see, is in the sidecar. No, not the pretty girl, but the fact that it is amphibious. The sidecar, the Canterbury Belle, is driven in this case to the side of the lake, lifted off the conventional chassis and launched with the minimum of effort and fuss. Even in poor conditions like this, the Canterbury Belle is away first time. Steering is done by a lever, forward for starboard, back for port, and center for midships.
Say, honey, have you got a socket to me for me? And she says, I sure do. Just the one for you. So I said it should be yellow. Apparently, yellow is one of my best colors and does more for my personality and confidence than any other color. So she found a beautiful, a knockout, slinky, slithering with a little thing off the shoulder on one side and a ruffle off. Oh, it's a dazzler. One compliment after another.
Really?
There was beautiful, pretty, well, I'm not so sure about that. Funny, wonderful things happened. And I was on a high. These men and people put me on a high I've never been on in my life.
The legal justification to shoot centers around the officer's sense of imminent danger. If he has reasonable cause to fear for his life or the life of another person, he can fire. I'm Peter Falk. You probably watched a lot of police shows on TV. When a cop gets in a tight spot, what happens? Bang, bang, bang. Bad guy goes down. Cop holsters his .38, Goes off to dinner at a fancy restaurant, the end.
Gentle, Donald. Slowly, okay. That's good.
How much you want for your pot? 500. 600.
Introducing Cozone.com, the place to find computer help and buy what's right for you.
Hey.
Pay yourself.
The world's biggest doll factory in London. So see what a complicated business it is, producing the cuddly beauty that little girls love. Ouch, it really looks painful. Well, they say you've got to suffer if you want to be beautiful, and certainly this is a hair-raising job. It makes your eyes pop out, seeing the walkie-talkie doll's eyes pop in. So that's how they get the lips looking like a Cupid's bow. It's hard to imagine the love that'll be lavished on them when they've been assembled and packed and then opened with oohs and gasps. The anatomy of a doll is simple enough, but it's surprising how much handcraft goes into their assembly.
I do love you, Mummy. Please tell me if...
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up
with bad breath and with underarm deodorant. These are the biggest problems in the world. If you watch television at prime times, advertising is not concerned about poverty, not concerned about race oppression, not concerned about the police, but the biggest problem is your hair groomed, and what's it like under your arms, and do you have bad breath? And this is the American obsession. And so I think that a generation of kids which says, we don't care about your concepts of cleanliness is a revolutionary generation.
We want change! We want change!